Man.
Interesting story. NFL owners have voted to allow NFL players to compete in the flag football games in the LA
Hmm.
Olympics. Man, I'm excited to see that. I know
So
you not.
I think it's kind of stupid to be honest with you, because anybody has any injuries, which is about okay, hold on. Are they saying they're going to do this? They're not going to do this during the season, right?
No,
They're not
it's
gonna
during
do
the summer. It's during the Summer Olympics.
it's during the Summer Olympics.
Yeah, it's during the summer. They
Okay,
they they got like a league wide insurance policy on players that participate. There's certain rules, and I think only one player per team can participate, or something like that. Like
okay,
so a whole team doesn't leave and get injured. They're only allowing so many players per team to participate.
right, okay.
So I'm like, and certain players with different backgrounds, different countries that they originated from, they can play for the other country or something like that. To me,
Mm,
I want to see it because I want to see it do what it did for basketball. How it made basketball an international game, and now we got so many international players coming to play basketball. I think
mhm,
this will open the NFL up to the rest of the world and draw more international players to the NFL.
mm. Yeah, I mean, it's going to definitely put an eye on the NFL for sure. I mean, that goes without saying.
Hmm.
But I think you send the college players over there to do it because you don't want people coming back, with stupid flag football injuries. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they accidentally collided to the. When you playing on that level, you playing serious. Collisions happen. I
They
mean, we
do.
play flag.
Yeah.
we know
Yeah.
collisions happen. You know what I'm
They happen
saying?
a lot.
And they happen without pads. You know what I'm
But
saying?
but they seem to protect for that. Now I've seen the 7-on-7s that they do for the top recruits for college. They put them in, these leather helmets. They wear mouthpieces. They wear like flag football jerseys where there's padding on it. So I mean that's
Mhm.
stuff to protect them. But yes, granted there will be injuries. Um, but I think this is about growing the game, man. I'm sorry if Dak goes out there and gets hurt. You know,
Man, we had never let Dak out there. That injury. Every time he's taking that run now, he's getting hurt. Every time he run. Uh,
Ah,
we'll see, man. We see how that go, but I just don't think it's that important enough to risk your stars out there.
right, right,
Uh,
right.
just to play flag football. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Just it's flag football. I get it's the Olympics, but do I care if we get a gold in flag football? I don't
Well,
care.
but you care if we do it in basketball?
Well, it's basketball. That's why, because it's real basketball. Flag football is football light. It's kind of football, but it ain't really football. It's not. It
That's
don't. It
true.
don't have the main elements of why we watch football.
Oh
You
no,
know,
it does. Absolutely does. The main
nah,
reason we
dog.
watch football
There's no hits.
is the passing attack. Nobody cares about the
I
hits. They
mean,
don't even really
well,
hit in football
you can't.
anymore.
You know, but we care about running. We care
We do
about
care
running
about running.
too, and
We
there's no
don't see that.
running. Yes,
But
we
this,
do. Yes, we do. We
I
care
know
about
we
running
do.
because guess what? Who's the star this year? It was damn Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, yeah, no, I agree
We
with
care
you. We
about the
do care
runners.
about
Yeah,
we care about running,
yeah,
but
yeah.
the high
If
flying
you don't
passing,
run, you don't hit.
that's all flag football is about, a high flying passing game.
Yeah,
So
but that's not football. That's not football. Just a high flying passing game. That's not football. You got
yeah,
to have all the elements of the football to make the whole football thing to work.
but
You know,
it's flag football. I mean,
that's what I'm saying. It's football light. It's
eh,
let's say let's equate it to something on basketball. How could you equate basketball is already a
yeah,
soft sport as it is right now. Can
but
barely touch people, and they want
right,
to instant replay all the fouls to see.
yeah,
Oh, let me see if I can get
but
you an extra foul on that. You
yeah.
know. But
Well,
let's equate it to something on
well,
basketball.
I can tell you, it's the 3-on-3 basketball. It's
Okay, yeah,
basketball
yeah, yeah.
light.
Okay, it's
It's
like
it's
that's basketball
it's
light.
basketball
Yes,
light. It's
that's
half court.
half court. Yeah,
It's 3-on-3. It ain't
right,
really
right.
basketball.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eh, eh,
yeah, yeah.
That to me
Yeah,
that's the
yeah.
flag football of basketball.
That is the flag footballer back. That is a perfect correlation. Yes. Yes, that is it.
I tried watching 3-on-3 and I was like, I don't like this. I like playing 3-on-3 half court
No.
basketball because I'm too tired, I'm too lazy to run up and down the court. But it's the
I wouldn't.
it's the full court basketball that I love to watch.
Right, right. Because the run, there's like I said, one of the elements is missing. There's no real running.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't really run on Big Three basketball, And I actually went to a couple of Big Three games.
Oh, did you?
And besides the spectacle, yeah, because they play right there at Capital One, right? But besides the spectacle of watching a game that has some similar but different rules, you know what I'm saying? Like you said, you're missing all the elements. You're missing number one, you're missing the superstars. It might be some people you knew, some old players that came back and played in it, right?
Right.
But there's no running. There's no real athleticism.
For a reason.
Yeah.
For a reason. And here's the
Right.
reason why. Because they're old. You
Yeah.
got Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, who's in his 50s. You got Katil Mobley, who's in his 50s playing. You got
Right.
40-year-olds out playing. They can't run half full court basketball anymore.
Right.
So them dudes wouldn't be able to play if that was full court basketball. I can't watch the Big Three because it's just half court basketball.
It is hard. Even in person, it's hard. It's kind of hard to stay in tune and really watch what's going on.
Right.
You'll see, they try to give it some excitement. They put Lisa Leslie, she one of the coaches, and she be standing over there on the side, like they be like standing right at the sideline, and they don't have to stand on their immediate team sideline, so they can stand on any sideline and coach.
Oh, really?
They let them walk around. So like I said, it got a little different rules. You know what I'm saying? And you see, you be like, oh, okay, that's neat. It's kind of like watching the XFL for the first time.
Have you watched that? Have you watched that XFL game?
The UFL I have.
Okay.
I've been watching, and I actually did watch XFL. I actually liked XFL better than I liked the UFL when they were both two separate entities. Now they combined into one thing.
Right.
Because XFL was a different game. They had different rules.
Right.
The stuff looked more exciting because the rules are different. They let you put the full name on the back.
I remember that.
Yeah.
The nicknames.
Yeah, he hate me.
Oh man, he hate me. Oh man. And I love that he hate me made it in the NFL.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
right.
yeah. He hate me.
Yeah, he did. He hate me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they find a way to kind of at least give you like something different to look at and be like, oh, okay, that's an interesting little twist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but now they're combined. The UFL was just too close to the NFL. It was NFL light. It was just too close to the NFL, but wasn't really the NFL.
Right. It's like, why would I want to watch the fake NFL when I got the real NFL over here?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And to me, the NFL game is year round because you got the draft, you got OTAs, you got all the stuff leading up to the regular season. So I'm busy with that. You know what I mean? I don't have any room for anything else.
Yeah, and I mean they did it. They do it at the right time though. They do have the play at the right time.
They play in the spring.
Down. Right.
Yeah.
Everything's down and you starving for sports.
Yeah, well, I mean, to me, that's the summer. The summer is when you're really starving for sports. Because right now I got basketball. I got basketball playoffs that I'm engulfed in. So
yeah, but it's winding down. It's not every day.
Right, that's true.
Yesterday, when it was yesterday or day before yesterday, when it was nothing on.
Right.
One of them days had nothing on. Like, God,
right. Yeah. Ain't got nothing. Yeah.
Nothing on it.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. This is once the summer hits, that's when I find books to read. I find all kind of projects around the house. I start working out. I get to my workout plan. I start shedding down. I was like, okay, season's over with. Nothing to really talk about. I don't really follow baseball. It just doesn't hold my interest. Now I tell you what, the Savannah Bananas, I think is the name of the team, the baseball league. Oh man, they're doing some different things down there, man.
Savannah Banana?
I think that's the name of the team, the Bananas. I know the name of the team is the Bananas. I forget what city but they got a whole different game of baseball where they out dancing. I don't know if you've seen the viral clips of this stuff, man. They're dancing. They got there's certain rules that you have. No, there's no bunting. Hey, man, it's a totally different game of basketball. It is purely about entertainment. It's like going to a basketball game where you got all the shirt toss thing, you got all this stuff going on to keep you interested, keep you excited about the game, keep you hyped. Where they're doing that in baseball and in like this minor league of teams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll have to see you the story on that. 60 Minutes did a piece on them, and it started with this one team, and now they branched out and created their own league of teams like it, where they dance and they do all kind of stuff. It's cool. There's a pitcher that come out on stilts throwing throwing a home plate. Yeah, man. I mean, it's silly, but it's entertaining.
Okay.
I'm there to be entertained.
But banana baseball? What you say?
I think it's called banana baseball. I think that's what the league is called now.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. Look it up, man. I know I'm saying it wrong as far as the city that they represent, but I know for sure it's called banana baseball.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe something.
The Savannah Bananas. That's the name of the team. Savannah Bananas. A fast-paced, entertainment-focused variation of baseball created by the Savannah Bananas. That was one of the teams, and now they've created their own league. It's called Banana Ball. Yeah.
Banana ball. I guess it's gonna be right by pickleball.
I guess so. Well, way more entertaining than pickleball. You got actually talented people out there doing singing and dancing. They don't have just walk-up music. They got walk-up music where they perform it. Okay. Yeah, man. They actually rehearse their dance moves and all kind of stuff, man. It's crazy. But anyway, I got off topic. I'll be watching that this summer. But back to football.
Yeah.
And back to the owners and their voting and stuff like that. So they've already voted to allow the players to play in the Olympics. Well, they're also looking at the Tush push. We've talked about this.
Hey, man, I've been talking about this for 2 years.
They got to get rid of that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's stupid. Get rid of it.
It's so beyond stupid. It's just done. It's like, come on, man. Seriously. It's not football. It's not a football play. You know what I'm saying?
But not only that, somebody's going to get hurt. We already saw it in the NFC Championship game where the Commanders player kept jumping over the pile.
Yeah.
And we saw the referees getting ready to implement a rule that I have never seen before, where they just award a touchdown. Never even heard of that before.
Never heard of that before, yo.
Never heard of that before.
I never ever heard that rule before.
It's like, well, who gets that touchdown?
Right. It's going down as a team touchdown.
That's insane.
Yeah, it'll be a team touchdown.
Yeah, but teams are going to get desperate. They're going to do stupid stuff like that, and somebody's going to get hurt.
Absolutely.
Because there's no way to stop it. It's not a football move. It is a rugby move. And all I got to do is just have the biggest, strongest guy that bench press, not bench press, but that squats the most, right? To push the pile. Stupid. Get rid of it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I'm okay with the quarterback sneak, but you shouldn't be able to push somebody forward.
Right. You should not. It's look, this the deal, right? This the deal. If you're gonna have it like that, like you said, they already had a rule for it. So you gotta break off the rule. You gotta go back to that rule where you can't push the guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You just gotta go back to that rule where you can't push the guy. I mean, it's the push is what makes the tush push work.
Right.
Push part. You know what I'm saying?
To have a big tight end behind Jalen Hurts and just shoves him from the back and pushes him forward.
Yes.
It's unfair. It's stupid. How's the defense going to stop this?
Yeah.
It's just insane. I don't get it.
I mean, the main thing is that not only do you just have to deal with that part of it, you got to deal with all the variations of it. So now you got to deal with the hard snap count because you got to beat them. That's the only way you can stop it somewhat is you got to beat them to the punch.
Right.
But you got the hard snap count. You got motion. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of stuff that they're going to break off of that to make it happen. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna
No,
put a lot of stuff off of that.
they've already done it where they fake like they're doing the tush push and then they flip the ball out to Saquon Barkley,
Yep.
and now he has the outside to himself because everybody's
Yep.
all crammed in trying to stop the tush push.
Yep.
It's a total disadvantage to the defense, and it opens them up to injury. I don't
Mm-hmm.
like it. I mean, look, Philadelphia has lived off it for the past 4 years or something like that, 5 years or
Mm-hmm.
whatever.
Yeah.
You got a Super Bowl out of it. You've done something nobody else was doing. All right, time to get rid of it. It's stupid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. I mean, I said something about it when I first saw it 2 years ago on this very show.
Mm-hmm,
They
mm-hmm.
need to ban it because it's just not. It's not a football move. It's too. It's too successful. You know, they can say, "Oh, we just know how to do it all they want to." It's too successful. Even when we play Madden, okay, they used to ban that play, right? Because we used to come out in the field goal formation and then audible down to a quarterback sneak,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
and they
Yep.
banned you from doing it because it was just too successful.
It's too successful.
It's too successful, and it's not football. So
And
now every 3rd and 2, because that's what makes it so bad with Philly. They don't just do it on 4th and 1. No, it's 3rd and 2. They're running that play because they know they're gonna get 1 yard, and they're gonna run it again on 4th and 1.
and
You know
and,
what I'm
and
saying?
and it is part of this scheme too.
It's part of their scheme.
Like even when it's 3rd and long, they're like, well, we're not even going to try to get the first down. We're just going to get close enough where we can do the
Exactly.
tush push
That's
because
right.
the percentage of us getting the first down with the tush push is so high. And to me,
Exactly.
if you're the NFL and you're telling me you had a problem with field goal kickers kicking the extra point from the 1 yard line, saying, "Oh, it was just too successful. We
Right.
need to make it harder." So you move the field goal kick back
There
on
you
the
go.
extra point, 10, 15 yards to make it harder to lower the percentage, the success percentage on it. Well, why not do
Exactly.
it the same thing on the tush push?
Exactly. Exactly. It's the exact same concept.
Yeah.
Lowering the percentage, lower the percentage
Yeah.
for the push push too. Because I'm
Yeah.
sure if you look at that, they
Oh, the
gotta be
success
leading
rate.
in 3rd and 4th down conversion. They got
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
They
The
have to.
success rate has to be up in like 80%.
Yeah. Well,
I,
I think they said they ran it last year. They ran it 32 times. They got it 30 times. They only
yeah.
did it
They
twice,
only got stopped twice. I
which is
remember.
crazy.
And then one time I saw it stopped, I was like, well, one, I think the guy stopped it because he jumped over the pile.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He stopped it that way, and then one other time they some kind of way. Oh,
Well,
the
actually, did they
linebacker.
stop it? I don't think they stopped it, right?
I
Did they
think he
still
did.
run?
I
I
think
thought
he did.
well, no, they still ran the tush push.
They still ran it again, and
Yeah.
he but no, they changed the snap count.
Oh, well, yeah, that's the hard count I was talking about.
Yeah,
Change
they
the
did.
snap
They
count.
changed the snap count.
But he didn't really stop it. He just delayed it a
Yeah,
little
that's
bit.
what I'm saying.
And it
But
was
it was
so bad that they were saying, we're going to give him a tush push touchdown if you're doing it again.
yeah, but I mean it was stopped. He
Right.
jumped over the pile. He anticipated a snap count. He jumped over the pile and tackled the quarterback before he could get going. Right, or before the tight end behind him could push him forward.
Yeah.
Okay, change the snap count. Right,
Yeah.
and now you can't stop it because you don't know
Yeah.
when the
You
time
don't
is.
get a running start. Right.
You don't get
You
a
can't
running start.
get a running start. You can't get a running start.
Right. So it's just it's a disadvantage to the defense, and I think it's time that they get rid of it. Look, the Eagles
Yeah.
got their Super Bowl out of it. You
Yeah.
know, you
Like
got it.
they're trying to come back.
Yeah.
They're
So
trying to come back with it, though.
it's time to let it go. Man, you got the best running back in football. You literally got the Barry Sanders of this
Mhm.
generation.
Right.
Damn it, Eagles! I mean, just you know, take that. Anyway, goddamn
Mhm.
Eagles, man. They steal all our players and they do the tush push. I just,
Yeah.
stole my former Saints. Speaking of the Saints, I don't know, man.
Have you heard anything about the about camp? What they doing in camp?
No, I ain't
Because
heard
y'all
anything.
OTA is the starter, right? Y'all the
Yeah, it
starter.
started. We had our rookie camp, and OTAs are starting now. So, one thing we've learned is that they have no interest in Aaron Rodgers. So we need a veteran quarterback. We got two quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers has more MVPs than the quarterbacks we have on the team with NFL wins. These dudes, we got three quarterbacks on the team with 0 NFL wins.
Wow.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Yeah, I guess not. I guess he didn't get a win, did they?
No, Spencer
Oh,
Rattler was 0 for 6. And Jake
yeah.
Hanna didn't even finish the damn game. He got
Didn't
benched
he
at
come
halftime.
close? Didn't he come close in one game or
Yeah, I
something?
mean, if you want to count the game that the Commanders took their foot off our neck, yeah. Yeah, people
Oh
can cut.
no, the game when y'all was beating Philly. Y'all beating Philly, and then at halftime, which called went crazy.
Yeah, but
That wasn't him though, was
that
it?
wasn't Spencer. That was Derek Carr.
That was Derek Carr. Yeah,
Yeah, it
okay.
was Derek Carr. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, we can win with Derek Carr. We ain't gonna win a lot of games, but we can win with Derek Carr.
Right.
But yeah, we just need a veteran quarterback. I mean, I don't think these guys are ready, and I'm not convinced. I mean, Shuck, got to be the greatest second round draft pick ever if he gonna come in and start winning. Oh, if he comes in and starts, we're going in 1-16, 2-15. I'm saying it here on this show. It ain't gonna be pretty. I do not look forward to this.
Yeah. It really doesn't look that good right now. New coach, you know what I'm saying?
New coach, second round draft pick quarterback that nobody heard of.
Kamara's still there, right?
Kamara's still there.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
Yep. He's still there. I don't know what's going on with Rashid Shaheed and Chris Olave. I mean, there's rumors that Chris Olave may be traded, but I just can't see why you would trade him. I mean, because if you're going to have these young quarterbacks, they got to have somebody to throw it to.
Yeah.
So Spencer Rattler is the most experienced quarterback on the roster. He played in 7 games last season. So
Wow. Yeah. Well, I thought Jake. How many games did Jake Horner play? Horner.
Hayner.
How many
He
games?
came in relief of Carr when Carr got injured against the Chiefs. So he played like maybe the third and fourth quarter.
Okay.
He started the game against the Commanders and got obliterated by the Commanders in the first half. And then they put in Rattler, and Rattler, kind of helped the team get back into the game and kind of made it close. But I keep telling people, I'm like, no, the Commanders took their foot off our neck, man. I mean, did y'all watch the same game? Like Jaden Daniels missed on 2 easy touchdowns. He missed. It's like they took their foot off our neck.
Yeah.
That was not a good performance. So I don't know, man. I'm really concerned about the direction that we're going. To me, if you're gonna tank, if you're gonna lose like this, just blow it all up. Let Cam Jordan go. Give Cam and Alvin the opportunity to win a Super Bowl somewhere else, man. Don't force them to go through this nonsense.
Yeah. I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. Well,
Got,
the Dallas Cowboy joint just started up. They started up their LTAs. And there's all this excitement over having, they keep calling, they keep asking, oh, is it a 1A, 1B? No, we got 2 ones. And that's what they keep bringing up.
the 2 receivers.
Yeah, it's 2 ones. We look over there's another one. No, we ain't doing 1A and 1B. It's 1A, 1B. Stop playing. Stop playing, y'all.
It's 1 and 2.
That's right.
What are we talking about? CD Lamb is the one.
He's the one. He's the one.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
George Pickett had no success like CD Lamb. What are we talking about?
Not even close.
Not even close.
But
So you're
somehow
trying to make him feel better?
They trying to pump him up like he's already a bona fide number 1 Pro Bowl player or something, all pro.
Right.
That's what they bumping it up like.
I don't know what they
I don't know,
about.
man. I don't know. But man, I'm telling y'all, watch out for this boy Jaden Blue. Jaden Blue. That might be the sneak running back of the year right now, boy.
Okay. I'm
You
gonna
think
be
Tony
watching.
Pollard was fast? Wait till you see this motherfucker.
He better be good because you've been talking about him for a while.
Yeah, dog. I'm believing in Jaden Blue. Long as he ain't got no fumbling problem. That's the only knock I got on his game, maybe.
And where did he come from?
Came from Texas. Same place Bijan Robinson.
Okay. All right. I mean, you've been talking about this dude like he gonna save the franchise.
I'm seeing he looked very Chris Johnson-ish to me, man. That's what I'm saying. I'm seeing Chris Johnson in them, yo.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to
That's his
start.
cut for me.
All right, we're gonna have to start planning to do the schedule. So I want to see what you predicting the Cowboys to win this season because I hadn't seen you
Yeah.
this excited since
I'm usually
Romo
not.
was
I'm usually not because
since Romo was quarterbacking.
so normally they do something that pisses me off as opposed to make me say, good pick. Okay. They made a good pick in the office off season. You get the wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? Dak done lost like 15 pounds. You know what I'm saying? So he's slim. They say he might be running now because that's what he's doing. So far, OTAs, they say he's been taking on running. I don't know.
Yeah, that's his first season.
Exactly. And then, we went go get Jaden Blue and we go get Maffa from Clemson. Big boy, 232. Big boy
Running back.
Clemson, running back. So I'm not really looking how we also picked up Javante Williams and Miles Sanders. But
Y'all got Miles Sanders?
We got Miles Sanders.
Okay.
I'm not. At least we trying though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
At least you're trying.
But I mean, but you got the two young running backs and you got a veteran running back, so he can help show them how to do things.
Yeah, Miles Sanders is up out of there. He not making.
He gonna make the team. Okay,
he ain't gonna make the team. He gonna be up out of there. But they got to get this dude J.W. Blue on the court, man. I'm on the floor. He got to be on the field. I'm telling you, this dude. I'm predicting right now, J.W. Blue is having at least 2 50-yard touchdowns. Bank it. At least he's gonna bare minimum had 2 50-yard touchdowns.
I'm gonna have to watch the highlights of this dude. I didn't hear anything about this dude like this. Man.
Yeah, playmaker, man. He breaks the big one. He breaks the big ones.
All right, I mean, you sound way too excited about this cat.
Yo, we should have picked him up in the 3rd round. I'm surprised we didn't get him in the 3rd round, and then still get him in the 5th round. I was like, I'm shocked he's still even there. But when you listen to the press conference from Jerry, because Jerry guy, you gotta hear him talk.
Yeah,
we had Will and Shotty. They were talking about Jaden Blue for the last 3 days. For the last 3 days. So he Will, who I respect the most in that building, as far as picking players, wanted him in the 3rd round, just like I did. Yeah. So
yeah.
I'm looking for big things from this dude. If he could not fumble, that's the only problem I got with him. If he could just not fumble, look out for Jaden Blue.
Yeah.
Another Jaden.
Hey, thanks for joining us again. We do this thing every week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Holla.